Hello everybody, welcome to another Nephilim build. Today we're going to put a ring on it as Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern from DC Comics. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with the ability scores. Using the standard point array, we'll put the 15 to Charisma. Hal has a surplus of confidence. Enough that he legit thinks he can just fly up and deck Darkseid. Next we'll put the 14 to Dexterity and the 13 to Constitution. These are almost interchangeable, they'll be the same after our racial increases. After that is the 12 in Intelligence, cops need to investigate. We'll put the 10 to Strength, we don't need it, and dump Wisdom. Remember the Darkseid thing? Yeah, he's cocky. For race, we'll go with Variant Human, putting our increases into Charisma and Constitution and taking the Tough feat. We'll also take Persuasion and Speak Common and Celestial. We'll take the Soldier background, getting Military rank, Athletics and Intimidation, Land Vehicles, and Dice. Moving on to class, we're going to start off as a Hexblade Warlock. We'll get Wisdom and Charisma saving throws, pick Arcana and Investigation, and be proficient with light and medium armor, shields, and all weapons. At level 1 we'll get Hex Warrior and Hexblade's Curse. I considered going Celestial, but that would require me to pick 2 extra cantrips later on, and we'll get more mileage out of Hexblade's Curse than Healing Light. We'll start with 2 cantrips, taking Mage Hand and Eldritch Blast. Is this a laser or a boxing glove? You decide. We'll also get 2 spells, taking Shield for AC and Hex for more damage. At level 2 we'll get our Invocations, taking Armor of Shadows and Agonizing Blast. We'll also take Protection from Evil and Good. At level 3 we'll get our Pact boon, taking Pact of the Blade to make melee constructs. We'll also take Earthbind for ropes, chains, whatever you feel like. At level 4 we'll take the Eldritch Adept feat for improved Pact weapon, then take Blade Ward to fill the slot and Invisibility. We're now going to multiclass the Divine Soul Sorcerer. We'll get Favored by the Gods and Divine Magic, picking Good for Cure Wounds. We'll pick 4 cantrips, taking Sacred Flame and Sword Burst for more ring blasts. We'll also take Prestidigitation and Light for glowy effects. We'll get 2 spells, taking Guiding Bolt and Magic Missile for more lasers. At level 2 we'll get Font of Magic and Featherfall because what is fall damage? You can also use this to either catch falling civilians directly or create a slide or cushion to break their fall. At level 3 we'll get Meta Magic, taking Quicken Spell and Twin Spell. We'll also take Air Bubble to breathe in space. At level 4 we'll take the Warcaster feat and then take Guidance and Spiritual Weapon. Now we're really starting to make constructs. At level 5 we'll get Magical Guidance and take Haste. It's just a good spell. At level 6 we'll get Empowered Healing and take Intellect Fortress for mental defenses. At level 7 we'll take Protection from Energy, and level 8 we'll raise our Charisma and skip the spell. At level 9 we'll take Bigby's Hand and Creation for more constructs. At level 10 we'll get another Meta Magic, taking Empowered Spell and take Resistance and Telekinesis. At level 11 we'll take Sunbeam for a massive laser, and at level 12 we'll cap our Charisma. At level 13 we'll take Fizbin's Platinum Shield for a barrier, and at level 14 we'll get Otherworldly Wings for a built-in fly speed. At level 15 we'll take Death Ward because it's just a good spell to have, and at level 16 we'll raise our Dexterity. Now that we're level 20 we finally have our modifiers. We won't need anything for our inventory. Our AC with Armor of Shadows is 16, our movement speed is 30, and our average HP is 167 with 4d8 and 16d6 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Now what can this build do? To start, we've got a ton of lasers that we can twin and quicken to blast basically anyone in spitting distance to Kingdom Come. We've also got a bit of utility to mix things up. Not too much though, this build is mostly combat. We've also got a built-in flying speed, which I will maintain is a great feature for a spellcaster. For weaknesses, our Pact weapon is kind of pointless. It's really just there in case we need to hit something in melee. There's also the dumped Wisdom. I've been making a lot of those, haven't I? And well, that's it. This is actually a really solid build. Solid enough that anyone who faces you should beware your power. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. $1 a month gives you 2-day early access to my videos, a chance to vote for future characters, and access to all of my homebrew content. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next week when I make Piccolo from Dragon Ball.